Marge.
Hi, Sir Jerry.
You know, Marge, listen, we have been together, working together for the last, what's it been?
18 years?
18 years. You know, today I really wanted to have this video with you because this industry, this business, what we're involved in, both of us, has changed your life.
Oh, big.
Big.
Big. Huge.
Yeah, and I want other people to know about this because it's important. How many people, your Kababayans, people all around the world, that I think when they hear a little bit or a lot about your story, there might be 10, there might be 20, there might be a few, whatever the number is, that look at your life and say, you know what, I find that fascinating. I believe if I go back, you started 2006?
2006. Oh,
2000,
yes.
2006.
Oh, my God, that's
2006.
long. Oh, yes.
All right.
2006 I started.
And I remember you wanted nothing to do with sales. You wanted nothing to do with,
no.
and you actually called us a network marketing. I said, Marge, it's not network marketing. Yeah.
When I noticed that it's about selling, no way.
No! God, please, no! No!
I mean, I'm not into this, but then I realized, I thought, if not me, who else? Somebody else will do it. So might as well. So I gave it a try.
Well, I remember because my wife is a Filipina as well. Then I remember you saying that this wasn't really selling, it was just about sharing how you felt about something because you had experienced good things. It wasn't still the right time. And
no, at the time I was, let's call it a very unhealthy relationship. I was controlled. I was in the bad position. But then later
2 years later.
2 years later, I was the one who called you, sir.
You did.
Remember?
You called me and
I said, I think I'm ready.
But what were you doing at the time, so people know? What kind of work were you doing in America?
I was, at the time, TNT, actually.
Ah.
Yes, that's why one of the reasons why I can do it also. But number two is I told you I have unhealthy relationship. And second, I want to be sure first of the products at that time. I wish I had known before these products would change my life. I could have done it much earlier. But then when I had the good reaction that I was able to help people with allergy rhinitis, because I was focused at the time in the first product that I invested in. And that's the start of
That's the start. Well, you know, most people, you know, I'm not going to get into a lot of product today, but I'll just say this, is that the products that we carry have to do with water, air, sleep. We have a mattress that includes earthing and grounding. We have all those things, okay? We have products that improve people's health. And, but today was mostly because as a caregiver in the hospital, okay, you were a caregiver. You stood by patients that were very, very ill. Yeah.
I was a private companion for these ill people that they have some also issues about anything else. And I realized, you know what, I need this product and my families need this product and everybody else needs this product.
And so when I met you, you lived in a small little apartment. Okay, it was a basement apartment in Chicago.
Driving a very small car, remember that? The Zion?
Yeah. And driving this little car, basement apartment, you were working 12 to 14 hours a day.
7 days a week.
7 days a week. And I had convinced you to just do 2 days with us. You know, just 2 days. Part-time. And part-time 2 or 3 years later led to full-time.
Yes, I remember. Actually, I didn't want to get in any of my jobs because that was
that was your security.
Security for me. Pero na-realize ko na, then you once told me, Margie, you're helping people's lives and now you can help other families. By putting more time in this company, you can give up one of your 4 jobs and help other family. Then you can do 2, you can do 3. And that's what also inspires me to really do this business because the response was overwhelming And if I'm not bragging myself, I was the rookie of the year when I started with you in.
I remember. And you know, the thing is that you didn't believe in this type of world or business.
No. Before.
And you were trained, okay? And you told me, if I remember correctly, that you had been in America you hadn't been out of Illinois. You hadn't been out of Illinois for 12 years or something.
When I met you, I've been staying in Chicago for 9 years.
9 years, okay.
And I haven't been anywhere outside Chicago, not even Wisconsin. For example, sa Pilipinas, nasa Manila ako, I haven't even gone to Tagaytay or anywhere. I was stuck in Chicago because I couldn't afford to go anywhere.
And then all of a sudden, you became successful and you started to manage other people and you said, I want to learn that. And so you started to manage other people, you came full time.
Sir, I think what inspired me also is when I started attending the convention and I see these people standing on the stage and making things happen. I thought I challenged myself. I said, I could do that. I can do better than that, which I'm not bragging, but I was able to do it somehow. But that was, thank you. Anyway, I haven't thanked you enough, Sir Jerry, for giving me this
Thank you so much.
opportunity, for encouragement, for training that I need to be what I am today.
Well, you know what? The funny thing is that, of course, you know that my wife is a Filipina.
Yes.
And she was
From Isabela.
she was a personal support worker and a nanny in Toronto, and she said the same thing. She goes to convention and she says, I can do that. She saw all these Filipino ladies getting on stage, getting awards, and she says, I can do that. And she knew nothing about the business.
And
I take her there.
after that, sir, imagine I quit one job, then I quit 2 jobs, then I quit the 3rd job, and I only stayed in the hospital because at the time I needed insurance. And then after that, I worked full time, and the rest was huge and amazing. Thank you.
You know what? I would like this audience to know, okay? I would like this audience to know that Margie is so successful. She owns 4 properties now. She decided to come back to the Philippines. She wanted to help the people that had the same dreams that you had,
Yes.
okay?
One of
that
my
they
goals.
could, and now you're managing people in America, in Australia, in Philippines.
Yes, thank you, Lord.
Thank you so much.
And when I decided to help Filipinos, my kababayan po, I have brought many to Europe, to US, was able to help them to get a visa and see a glimpse of United States of America. And it was fun. And I will not stop doing it because that's my goal.
Well, I just, you know, and I know I'm repeating myself, but could you imagine you have a house in Bulacan, and a nice house in Bulacan. This is not a small house. This is a very nice house.
Thank
You have 3 condos here in the Philippines, 2 of them brand new. I mean, we're talking a small one that's not that small, 60 meters, okay?
One is 100 and one is 60 and the other one is 59 square meters.
Yeah. And when you're talking something like that, you're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you convert it to US dollars. You know, just a real success story. So if there was a final statement you could say to your fellow kababayans, the Filipinos all over the world, because Margie, you know what our goal is. Our goal is that we, and being married to a Filipina for 20 years, yeah, Ilocana, you're from Bulacan, she's from Isabela, and you know what, being married to a Filipino for 20 years, my standard line is, as you know, 1 more blood transfusion and I'm 100% Filipino. But you know, we really want to help people in different countries. Because there's people like you, like me, that say, you know what, I'm working so hard. I'm working so hard, but I'm not making enough.
You know what, sir, for whoever can watch our interview, I agreed to do this because it's one way of encouraging my kapwa kababayan Pilipino po. Lahat po tayo ambisyosa, lahat po tayo nangangarap ng mga bagay na gusto nating matupad. And hopefully by watching this, I know you can do it. And I'll be more than willing to share my experiences with you, what I've been doing, and you'll be able to help other kababayans also, or even your friends and families. I never made a bad decision for joining the Nutraway Systems team. I'll be forever grateful and thankful.
Yeah, and you know, one of the things I've learned from Marge, from other people doing these type of, let's call this, I guess, a podcast, is that I've been watching YouTube. They say you got to keep mentioning the website. So it's Nutrawaysystems.com. Nutrawaysystems.com. That's N-U-T-R-A-W-A-Y Systems, SYSTEMS.com. We will have it below, so you can email us and we will give you more information. You can speak to Margie, you can speak to my wife Thelma, you can speak to people all over the world that work with us. And what I think I got one final thing that I'd like to say, or maybe two, is so many of these businesses, whether they're these network marketing and other companies, they might have good products, but very few companies like ours, where people are part-time and they come full-time.
I'm one of them.
You know, where they own houses, they send their children to college and university. They become very independent because our training's great, and last but not least, our products make an impact. When you can improve the way people eat, the water they drink, the air they breathe, and having an amazing night's sleep. Our testimonials, Margie, people have come to you and me and said, I don't have the same pain.
No, actually, sir, the money now is second. But the best part of this business is when people call you and thank you and appreciate you because of what you have done to their family, to their lives, and it's really unbelievable. My phone number, you can call me also, and I'm willing to share with you, should you allow me to be part of your life-changing moment.
All right, Margie, thank you. God bless
Thank
you.
you, sir.
God bless you abundantly. And we'll do our best to help anybody that decides to want to know, get some more information. We'll let you know. God bless all of you. Take care.